False alarm. We are underway. We're underway early. Radcliffe with the kickoff.
It's Duxbury holding play down the left, firing into Hancock. Tries to return the ball. He does well to skip past Minihan. Crosses it in early, but past everybody, and Doyle is able to clear long. And that looks like it's out for a throw-in, yeah.
A right little crossing there, wasn't there, early doors? A bit worrying. He got past
through a crowd of bodies. There was, I think it was Dudley holding up Minihan just in the space, but throws in and Phyllis Kirk manages to clear down to Proctor. Holds play up and is fouled in the process. Little
coming together already, wasn't
the two, but it's early doors. There'll be nothing for that. Burgess takes it quickly down to Doyle. Doyle tries to skip past Dudley, but is dispossessed, and Dudley's running down at Knight Percival. Manages to slide in well and hold up the attack. And the ball is now with the ever-present Sargent in midfield. Comes back over before being lobbed up. Burgess battling for it, but it's again with Dudley down this right-hand side. It's Sargent again, just holding up. Plays it in through the middle. Hancock picks it up on the edge of the box, trying to skip away. Minahan is able to fire long, and Proctor will chase down the centre-backs. It's picked up by Lloyd here now, about just on the edge of the box, looking for his options. Burgess is overlapping, he manages to play it, crosses it across.
Oh.
Spooner's just unable to poke it in, but that was a very dangerous chance to begin with.
Great bit of build-up play, that, wasn't it? It seemed to come from their attack, and we just went on the counter-attack and
we've
across the ball.
Been with Doyle on the left. Doyle back to Burgess, and it's just slow, patient build-up here by Southport, looking for the option. There isn't many runners, but it's now just well worked, and Lloyd is clipped there once again by Roscoe, but nothing's given as Southport did have possession, but now Sargent intercepts, and there's a counter on here. I think it's Dudley is able to spread play over to Jordan Hulme, who will look up for a cross. He tries to take on more, and he goes around him. He's in the box now. Plays it back over, and it's a goal. It's Josh Hancock in the centre of the park. The ball goes over Renshaw, and Hancock's able to just poke into an empty net here. 8 minutes on the clock, and it looks like your 0-0 is definitely not having a 0-0. No. And has previously played under the management duo at Salford, I believe.
Danny Lloyd away.
Danny Lloyd has picked the ball up here. He's in the box. He's get his head up for a cross, but it's not there, so he fires on goal. Spooner picks the ball up and is just sandwiched between a few bodies, and Lonely there does well to pick the ball up and clear out, but that was a dangerous chance there by Southport.
For those who are just joining us, it is already after 15 minutes. Radcliffe are 1-0 up. I know some people, one person lost the connection. I think everyone else was okay, but Radcliffe did get an early goal through Josh Hancock after just 8 minutes.
Here we are. He's got to be offside here, Dudley. He's put it past the keeper. It's 2-0.
And it's 2-0.
That looked destined to be offside, but it was. I believe Hancock played the ball through, and much to the delight of the Radcliffe commentator next to us. But it's 16 minutes on the clock, and
was it Dudley the second goal?
Dudley scored, yeah. It's a second for the visitors.
Oh dear.
It's been a season of set pieces, I'd describe it, for Southport, both for and against. But hopefully we can make a bit of pressure from this one. Doyle's arriving at the back post. He's been picked up perfectly. It's got to be a handball there. Doyle's headed it, and it's been closed down by, I think it was Josh Wardle, and it's bounced directly off his arm. You could say proximity is an issue, but Doyle picks it up and he crosses into Proctor. Skip past Proctor and Lloyd, and now the offside flag goes up, but it was definitely a chance there. Duxbury doing well to just navigate the space here as Lloyd's trying to find space in behind him.
Nice to get one back before half time, wouldn't it?
Just to ease the
tensions,
ease the half time talk, I imagine, as well. The ball fired in deep to Proctor, brings it down. If he can find Lloyd's open. He's shot. Oh, it's a good save by Hewlett there. You could see the play building as it happened, with Proctor on the edge of the box and Lloyd attacking that just outside the penalty area, but Lloyd didn't catch the shot as cleanly as he'd liked, I imagine, and it was a comfortable save in the end for Matthias Hewlett. Danny Lloyd picks up the ball here with his back to goal and comes back to Phyllis Girk, who sends a lofted ball over to Minahan, who can bring it down beautifully. He's in the box, he's brought it down straight at the keeper, he's fired again, and it's gone wide, but that would have been an instant impact, not even on the 46th minute.
Should have scored.
Should have scored. You know, he's had time there, edge of the box, just on an angle, but not enough to dismay the far corner. But it was brilliant from Hewlett, who just stood his ground, and the shot was at him, but then the bodies came back to I'd say more just put off the fullback, who then fired wide and missed the goal, but certainly nearly took out Julia on the
a good start
on the side. Yeah, as I say, I'm a keen vexillologist. It's the word. Admirer of flags. Here we are. It's bounced in behind from this free kick, and Burgess is in.
Yes.
And he scored. He's fired it in on the 63rd minute. A long ball. The one time it's not dealt with by the Radcliffe defence. It takes an awkward bounce in between the two centre halves, which Burgess bounces on, and it's my first goal on commentary on my debut. It's lovely stuff, and that's 2-1 Southport with, I'd say, enough time to reasonably try and get back into this game now. In midfield, and Danny Lloyd slips over as he tries to make the tackle.
A bit more promising this from Southport. There was a bit more pressure coming out the Radcliffe defence. That's what
Radcliffe
we need to do.
seemed to be a bit more unnerved as we enter these stages. Lloyd cuts inside, lays it off to Phyllis Girk, who I'm sure if it was on his other foot would have fired, but Moore has the chance to get his head up. He's crossed into Minahan. Minahan's dropped it to Lloyd. Tunde's had a touch. Lloyd took it off Olawabi's toes there and fired. High, wide, and not at all handsome there. And, Curzon have made it 2-0 over at Kings Lynn as this ball fires up, and it's Burgess seems to have the space to bring it down, but just misjudged the flight, and he's done well to keep the ball in there.
Great play.
Give it to Tunde. He's driving at the box now. He has numbers in the box. He's taking it wide. He's won a corner.
Well done, Tunde. Pressure coming on from Southport now. This is what we need to see in the final, well, should be about 20 minutes, I would think.
There we are, final 15, but sure there'll be added time. And it's Lloyd who picks it up, looking for one of his another specular deliveries? I think that's the word. Doesn't beat the first man again, but it's Burgess who manages to find Lloyd again. Will have time to pick his head up. It's in!
Yay!
It's gone all the way in! It looked towards like it was flying towards.
Not sure whether that went straight in from Lloyd or Danny Phyllis celebrating it. So
Phyllis is trying to claim it, but I don't think I saw a touch there.
I think he got a touch looking. We'll give it him. It's 2-2 anyhow.
We'll give it to him because nevertheless it's Danny Lloyd's 8th goal contribution.
I think we're going to have to give that Phyllis Kirk. He looked like it was him celebrating. So and for now,
Phyllis Kirk's 4th for the season.
What minute? 77.
I spoke to him after the game on Tuesday night, and I dubbed him a modern day Rodri, and he's proven me right here. Here we are, Duxbury.
Offside, surely.
Surely got to be off. Doyley's appealing for it on the far side, but fourth official isn't having it.
Not giving it.
Hulme's holding it up. He's took it past Kwanzaa. He's trying to take it past Minahan as well. He's in the box now. It's got to cross off. It's found Walker.
Great chance for Radcliffe there to go back into the lead, but headed over.
He'll just bring it back now. Go back to Wardle.
Oh,
he loses out.
Brilliant there.
Proctor.
Chance for Carver.
Burgess finds Carver here. There's space on the side. Tunde's calling for it. Carver's played it through. He just can't find the oncoming attacker. Danny Lloyd sharing his opinion on what he would have done in the situation, but there was a dangerous counter-attack there that's been nullified by the you
could see what he was trying to do, but it just didn't quite get the
counter. Matty Thompson picks it up here. He's got to look inside, finds Minahan sends it long. Carver looks to hold it up, but Wardle wins it, but it's straight back to a yellow shirt. Morgan, he finds Carver down this right hand side, and there's a chance here. Carver crosses it in. It's
at the post.
It's come off the post there. And I've done a Joe. I've got too excited and I've screamed and it's not gone in. But Tunde's run onto that and he's done well to direct it goalwards. It's just hit the outside the post, but it's back with Morgan on this right hand side. He's driving, but Navarro does well to just win the ball and fire it out. It's a throw in here on this far side.
What a chance that was. It was a hard one.
The chance was there. Lloyd's fired it in, but straight to the keeper, who for once goes quickly here to Jackson. And Jackson will fire it long to the oncoming Campbell. And it's Radcliffe's chance to try and win it here. He's teeing up. Now Percival comes back to Jackson. Jackson will look inside to Maloney. Maloney will pick his head up. Tunde does brilliantly there to put him off. Jackson fires in, but it's a poor cross and it goes all the way out. And that's full time. And I've got myself carried away in the action.